want to show you guys the little changes that I'm going to be making to my desk setup. I have a whole mess here. I'll be able to focus a little bit better once I turn the camera around. I just want to record this. Wanted to show you guys kind of like what I'm changing up. I ended up finding on the Facebook Marketplace a really good desk. Did some research on it. I looked up the product itself on Amazon. Checked out the frame of the desk and really good reviews. And then I bought the table, because usually these desks, the stand desks, when you buy them with a table, they come with like very cheap material. It's not real wood. So then I ended up buying wood on Lowe's.com, right? I didn't want to go. They didn't have it available in person anyways. So you still have to order it online. That's what I ended up doing. I got some real wood, the size that I wanted, size that I feel will fit perfect for my environment. And I would go bigger, but just the space doesn't allow it. And I'm gonna show you guys, and then I'll show you guys what I got, what I got, and what frame I got for the stand desk. What's going on, guys? I'm over here. I'm like on day 2 or 3. I don't even know. I was waiting for the wood top. Got the wood top like I spoke before, and then I was waiting for a wax to be able to seal off that wood. It's a butcher block from Lowe's. So I used this beeswax here. I don't know if it comes out in focus. Maybe it doesn't. I think it's tracking my eyes. Let me see. There it is. Somewhere. Forgetting it. And I'll set the link in the bottom. That'll be way easier for you. But so I'm sealing off the desk right now. We currently got it's really nice, very big. Once I got everything set up, we're gonna try out the stand to see how it works, if it's good, if it functions right, and to see how strong it is. I'm excited to show you guys, and then I'll be able to set everything up. This is the butcher block without any of the wax on. We're gonna see how it looks with the wax on right after. But halfway through, you could definitely see the difference between when it comes out solid, when it comes right out of the package, and then when I'm putting the wax on, you could definitely tell it's a whole different color. It looks way nicer. Huge difference. Well, we are here. So after a while of searching, looking for the right table, I was on a mission. I had a smaller table. I'll be showing you, and you're gonna see from the past videos how small the table was. I wanted to search for a stand table. I was looking at Gazebo, and I had one of my friends tell me that that desk is complete garbage. And so I took his advice. So then I started going in deep on the stand desk. I wasn't gonna get it. All the good ones seemed way too expensive. There was one desk that was like around 400, decent price, but I was still looking because I wanted to get my own tabletop. My friend was like, bro, all the tabletops that come with all these companies are all cheap, thin, like 1 inch. They're not thick enough, you know. And I would hear the reviews, like they kind of bend in the center. I ended up finding out this great deal on the Facebook Marketplace by a company called, it wasn't a company, it was a person, but it was like AOKPRO. I'll put the descriptions or anywhere here in this image. I'll put up a picture of the one I got, of the one I saw, and great deal. I got it for 100 bucks, and brand new, I think it's like 200, 220. AOKPRO, AOK, I think is how they say it. AOK stand desk frames. They were AOK. Literally, they were good to go. That's my doorbell. Hold on. Lowe's had this really good butcher block. That's 1.5 inches thick, so it's thick. So extremely happy with the butcher block that I got. Extremely happy with the AOK. It's actually way better than AOK. I'm very satisfied. Obviously, this is a used desk stand, so there was no instructions. I mean, it comes built, but in terms of like programming the actual like stand, it has 3 different settings. You could set it up so it comes out at different heights, so you'll be able to press a button, as simple as that. I'll be able to show you some images and stuff like that, and I'm gonna actually play it right now so you guys can see the stand desk. I wanted to show you guys, there's not a lot of reviews on this AOK stand desk, so I wanted to pop in here really to show you guys, because I went on a mission. YouTube, Google, Reddit, anywhere and everywhere that I can try to find some like a good resource of people giving me good information. I'm very picky with this stuff. Obviously, I'll try to show you guys some details on it, like is it gonna wobble, stuff like that. As a bottom frame, I don't know if you could see it very clearly. It's strong, it's sturdy, it doesn't wobble sitting down. Obviously, it's not like I'm gonna be laying down over here and editing like this, okay? Most desks that I've seen with the stand desk and all the reviews I've seen with uplift, with all these, when you're getting them higher and you're putting something heavy on it, obviously they're all pretty much gonna have that a little bit of a jerky movement. But like, you know, if you're editing, I don't think you're gonna be laying down on the table, and I'm gonna be able to show you right now. So I am on the opposite end. This end does go against the wall, so the monitor to, it's not a monitor, but the automated thing that makes it go up and down. Maybe I'll put the name on it on the description here somewhere in the video. But that thing, it's over there. The first setting is the lowest that I already programmed it. I had to figure it out by pressing buttons. I almost thought I made a mess of it because it didn't stop working all of a sudden. And it sounded like the motors are stuck. And I was like, oh, I broke it. But I didn't, thank God. So hopefully the camera's in frame. So here we go. The second setting is gonna come up. I put it at essentially a setting where I think if I was actually to be standing, I'd be right here, which is perfect, you know? So if we kind of get the test, I mean, I'm putting a little bit of force on it, but if you're sitting down, you're editing, even if you're like this, or you're kind of editing like this, it's not moving. It is pretty sturdy. Like I can't be like now it's jerking, you know? But you gotta be like, if you're rocking back and forth on it, and even then it's like, it's perfect, okay? But if you're working, you're editing, or even if you're laying, just kind of standing here, doing some paperwork, I'm like 5'10", 5'11". I used to be 6 foot. It says it on my ID. Don't ask me what happened. I'm still, in my heart, in my soul, I'm still 6 feet tall. But I had to face the hard reality that I'm like 5'10", 5'11". I'm 6 foot, but whatever, just for the purpose of the desk, so people don't get confused. And so we're gonna go to a higher setting. So we got 1, 2, 3, and then so here it is. This is the third setting, so you get to put it on 3 different settings. And I put this is the third. It goes a little higher. I didn't, because I set it up for what I think I would use it at, but I don't think I'll go this high, maybe, like, we'll see. So right here, if you just keeping it here, I would say that, you know, it does get a little bit more rockish back and forth, but it's not as bad as I saw a lot of the other desks that I was looking at. Like, I mean, I honestly, I can't say, it doesn't feel cheap. That's kind of where I'm going at. Like, it feels like you got 2 legs that are holding on top, and it's getting longer. Obviously, if you got 2 long legs that are skinny, it's gonna wobble. It doesn't matter what it is. So most other desks that I've seen, essentially they're gonna wobble. Most desks, if you look at a lot of the reviews on a lot of the desks that they have out there, they're always, when you get them to their max height and getting to the max height, they're gonna wobble. That's just the reality of it. Like, but it doesn't feel cheap. Like the frame itself wasn't cheap. It was heavy. It was. I don't want to say that I know exactly how heavy it was, but I would say anywhere between 20, 30, 35 pounds. I think it's kind of what it felt like. The tabletop is a little bit heavier, so it's 60 pounds. So the AOK, the girl sent me the information on her purchase, on, like, because I was looking for weight capacity and stuff like that. I'm not gonna load this desk up with a lot of stuff. I just have my monitor, my computer, and like a couple decorations, pencil, pens, and whatnot, the keyboard, like little simple stuff. I don't plan on putting a lot of heavy stuff on this. I think the heaviest thing would probably be the butcher block, which is 60 pounds. It's 5, so for those details and stuff like that, which I am gonna tell you guys, I could probably put it in the link in the description below of this video, on which one it is exactly, because I love it. It was amazing. I think there's a bigger one. So this is 60 inches or 5 foot by 30. and it's 1.5 inches. And so it's acacia, whatever, doesn't matter. She sent me the info, so it's a max capacity of 230 pounds. And so I was asking her because she was sending me images. I'm like, what brand? Like, can you send me the link so I could kind of look into it? And she was sending me the link to the newer version of the AOKPRO, because I guess she had an older version. So the older version, they're both, the newer version and the older version are both dual monitors. But the older version apparently, the older version, they have a black frame. So I saw online that they don't have that available. They only have a white frame available. So AOKPRO Stand Desk frame with the Lowe's Acacia, Picasso butcher block. And they had different colors. They had a way lighter one that was beautiful, but it was too light. My wife was like, no. And then there was a darker one, which was also nice, but it was too dark. It just looks black. It was like a very dark wood, and I wanted something that's a little bit more like soft, like coffee, you know, like this coffee color right here. So this was perfect. If you're looking into the AOKPRO Stand Desk, I'll put the description below. You guys are gonna love it. I love it, honestly. I just got it, I love it. If this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up. Follow, subscribe. I plan on bringing out a lot more information, content on stuff that I purchased, things that I use for my camera, or just follow me to follow me.